guys, you're welcome to another exciting episode on Life Lessons with Mo. I want to really appreciate each and every one of you that have subscribed to my channel, that have commented, that have shared my videos. Thank you so much. I am grateful. Today we're talking about something very interesting, and our topic today is titled Grow Up. Like grow up. So some few weeks ago I was going to work and there was a lady in front of me. I was walking down the street and her clothes looked a little bit rumpled, and I felt like, is it that they didn't have lights or what exactly happened? Like I just gave her some excuses in my mind. Now a week after, it was in her shoes. I had a very very busy weekend, and as I was walking to the road, like I was walking down the street, my clothes were a little bit kind of rumpled. And I was like, how many people will understand that I had a very busy day? How many people will I explain to that my weekend was so busy that I just struggled to even bring out the clothes to wear and all of that? Then it occurred to me that there are expectations on our life. Whether you like it or not, people having expectation on your life. Now, nobody will ask you if your mom taught you how to cook at home. They just expect you as a grown-up lady to know how to cook. Nobody will ask you if you were taught ABCD when you were in nursery. They expect you to know A to Z. Nobody will ask you if you were taught how to read. They just expect you as a grown-up adult to know how to read. Now the truth is, even God has expectations on us, and the earlier we come to the realization that we must grow up to meet up to those expectations, the better for us. If not, we'll just keep living our life below what God has planned for us. Now our life are like fractions. God has given us the denominator. Now maybe God has said you're going to be impacting 1,000 souls, and you are impacting just 100. You're getting lots of accolades, lots of applause, and everybody's saying yes, you're trying, yes, this girl is doing well, yes, so much impact and all, and you're feeling like, yeah, I'm doing something, without knowing that the denominator that God has given you is 1,000. Now it means you're living below expectation until we get ourselves on track, build and develop ourselves, until you sit down and study the word of God for yourself. It's good to listen to messages, so it's good to have books you read, devotionals and all of that, but there's nothing as sweet as revelational knowledge. There's nothing as sweet as the one you yourself, God has revealed to you and you have experienced. So until you sit down and study the word of God for yourself, understand doctrines for yourself. Some of you are still doing things because my pastor said, my daddy said, my this said. The earlier you start to understand the scripture for yourself, the better for you. One day someone will just call you and say, come and lead prayer meeting in church, and you're like, I don't know how to teach. See, nobody will ask you if you've done any course on public speaking. When they ask you to come and lead or take charge of things they expect you to know. Now imagine somebody calling you to do things you're expected to know how to do and you cannot do it. Wow, that would be so bad. Before you get to that point, grow up, work on yourself. If you know that God is building you to be a leader, go and start reading books on leadership. Learn a lot about leadership. Pick up whatever it is that you know will build and develop you. Read books on public speaking. Don't just sit down and expect life to happen for you. Make life happen for you the way you want it to happen. Build yourself. Those people you are hearing that are making names and making waves now, they sat down to develop themselves. Let us sit down, develop ourselves and grow up. Nobody will ask you questions. Nobody will ask you the discipleship class you went to. Nobody will ask you how far you're able to develop yourself. Now I want to round up with this passage, 1 Corinthians chapter 13. And it said, verse 11 said, when I was a child, I spake as a child, I understood as a child, I thought as a child, but when I become a man, I put away childish things. It's high time you grow up and put away childish things in your life. Thank you so much for listening. I believe that you have been blessed. Please do like, subscribe, and share my videos. Thank you so much and have a beautiful week. Bye.